Oh my god. Darkspawn are like legitimately terrifying. Oh yeah.
Methalinast. Darkspawn! I've never seen Darkspawn this deep into Arlothan Forest before. As far as I know, it's never happened.
Could the Elven gods be commanding the Darkspawn? Solus did say they were blighted.
You saw those Darkspawn, though? Something was different about them.
Oh, you know it's bad news when there's like a ballista and a bunch of like explosive barrels randomly placed in an open area. Have you ever seen anything so ominous in your life? Okay. All right, here we go. Let's find out what's gonna happen.
More Darkspawn, right where you broke that wall. Okay, here it is. The Nodus Derthalin.
So we take it and we're good, right? We can head back?
Oh, I wish. No, it's a lot trickier than that.
As if Darkspawn demons and animated suits of armor aren't tricky enough.
Of course it is.
Nothing's ever easy, is it? So, what makes this tricky?
If I remove the artifact the way I'd usually do it, it'll explode and take out half of Arlothan with it. Good news is, I think I can shunt the energy somewhere else. Okay, here we go. The way the magic is pulsing, I've never seen this before.
Oh, I hate looking at the blights
It's almost
so much.
like it's breathing. Ogre! That's an ogre! Well, wasn't expecting to fight an ogre today. Then again, I also didn't expect to learn that my gods are rampaging around and trying to end the world. Just one of those days. Oh, no you don't.
Sulanan, Vir Sulevanan, and Asal Dethara.
Well then.
I am the Nadas Derthalin.
Right, I have questions.
I am the Nadas Derthalin. What do you...
Where'd it go?
Where'd the spirit go? The Nodus Derthalin, I mean?
It went back into the crystal, but the crystal's broken. Until I fix it. It's kinda my thing, fixing magical stuff.
If we could predict where they'd strike next, we might get ahead of them. But so far, they've been unpredictable.
Which leaves us with what?
Demetis Crossing.
What?
Irlin and Strife. When we came in, you said you'd lost contact with Demetis Crossing. We could go check it out. The three of us, I mean.
You mean 4? You're not leaving me behind.
You were just wounded. We can...
You'll have to tie me up to keep me here.
Okay.
I don't know what
I'll
you're
tie
going
you
to
up.
find there, Rook. Likely nothing good. But you'd be saving people, and it might get you on the trail of the gods.
Demetis Crossing's on the far side of the lake. There's a small boat at the docks. It'll take you there. Watch your back out there. And good luck.
I'll watch someone's back. I'll watch Harding's back. My mind is always on target. This is from a letter written by Thisia Pallas, living in a border town in the Tevinter Imperium, to a cousin in Orlais. On Tevinter Templars. When one mentions the Templar Order, you no doubt picture the armored members of the Southern Chantry. These Templars are trained to combat uncontrolled magic, blood magic, and abominations with the goal of protecting people, including mages themselves, from the most violent manifestations of magical power. However, they also embody the Southern Chantry's control over mages and enforce many of its strict rules and regulations over magic in general, which is why I personally hate Templars, by the way. In addition to combat training, these Templars ingest lyrium. This mineral, usually used by mages for enchantments and rituals, grants Templars the ability to resist and dispel magic. The fact that it is also an addictive, and it chains them to the Chantry and results in paranoia and obsession and ultimately dementia. It's often swept under the rug. As you may have surmised by my use of Southern Chantry, this is not the case in the Tevinter Imperium. In Tevinter, we know that magic can only serve if it is allowed to flourish. We do not suppress talent, we nurture it. That is not to say that we ignore the dangers of magic and what it might allow those with violent intent, if not combated. As in the South, our Templars are trained to prevent the excess of blood magic and to subdue demons as well as those inflicted by possession. But our Templars do not take lyrium, our meaning in Tevinter. They do not enforce unnecessary regulations. They are not given power over mages, but follow the lead of our most esteemed magisterium. They serve the Chantry and the people of the Imperium. I must admit, I rather prefer our way of doing things. Personal thoughts on this codex? Templars suck. The Chantry sucks. No matter where you go in the world, they suck in a whole different way, is what they're really saying. Like, the Templars are not as much of a problem in Tevinter because they loosen the shackles, but that means that the mages have gone absolutely insane and have ended up, enslaving people and doing some very dangerous magic, such as blood magic. And nobody stops them. Nobody, gives a shit. A cracked scroll. The stench of decay fills the air. The Evanurus now wield power beyond anything I've seen. Their magic is fueled by corruption and death, and creeps, even now, into the stones. We cannot outlast the siege. So a letter to our character, Rook, from someone by the name of Viper. Merkar, it's good to hear from you. I hope the North is treating you well, even if your quarry remains elusive. Things here in Mernrathis go about as well as expected. Venatory presence continues to grow, the result of an obscene amount of gold being funneled into the cult by sympathetic magisters. Some of the Shadow Dragons have had run-ins with some of them, particularly the ones seeking revenge for your shutting down of their slaver ring in Nessus. But don't trouble yourself. This is nothing we can't handle. For now, focus on your work with Varric. A strong alliance with someone with ties to the Inquisition and Kirkwall can only benefit the Shadows and the people we serve. Bring the light and good luck. Viper.